Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and when you're watching this. It's your boy, SaleenDriver, coming at you once again on a wonderful, beautiful, sunny Wednesday afternoon here in Central Florida for episode 178 of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, SaleenDriver. The longest running Wednesday afternoon live stream in all of YouTube that I know of. The show that constantly proves every week that we are the number one show about nothing in particular. And we'll probably do it again today. First one in here was not Nate the Great. He's the third one in here. So Matt Duman's here. But the first one in here was Joshua Alex George with the comment, good riddance. Good riddance to what? I don't know, but good riddance to something. But good riddance. Okay, no. Maybe he'll explain that later. Anyway, the fun begins now, of course. And of course, whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about. With, the exception of one or two different subjects, which usually only serve to irritate me. Let's see. What's going on here? Well, let's see. Two basketball tournaments going on. Don't care about either one. But if y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I understand that the Georgia Bulldog fans are all excited over Georgia's continuing advancement in the National Invitational Tournament, aka the kiddie pool of college basketball playoffs. But hey, whatever. Success is success at any level you make it success about. Albert Sancho is here. Good afternoon, sir. Steve Pearson is here. Good afternoon to you, sir. Let's see. What's going on? Been listening to reports all morning. Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights is here. Good to see you. Yep. Albert Sancho, you are correct. First round exit to Colorado due to a combination of questionable referee calls and the inability, once again, of the Florida Gator basketball team to play anything resembling defense. Obviously, taking defensive play instructions from Todd Grantham and their inability to stop somebody from, shooting or driving to the basket or anything like that. And also not hitting free throws, which is I've always been interested in a player's inability to hit free throws. Yeah, Steve Pearson, the NIT, nobody's interested tournament. Very, very true. But I've always been interested in players at all levels not being able to hit free throws. And they're called free throws for a reason. You stand at a predetermined spot. Nobody's blocking you. Nobody's guarding you. Nobody's in your face. It's you and the basket right in front of you. And I'm not saying I was a great free throw shooter. I played some sandlot basketball, when I was younger, and I every free throw shot I put up was a brick. If I made 50% of my shots, it was considered a miracle. But these guys are supposed to be good at the game. And they stand there at the charity stripe and they throw a brick after brick after brick after brick. And they can't sink a simple, I'm not sure what the distance is from the free throw line to the basket, but it's pretty short. And, these guys can't hit free throws. I mean, some of these guys are in the National Bitches Association and have a 60% free throw shooting. That's fucking pathetic. I mean, don't you practice these things? If you made it all the way to the professional level, haven't you been playing basketball pretty much since you were you learned how to walk or something? I mean, surely since grade school, you've been playing basketball. You've had, let's say, conservatively, your average player has had since he was probably 7, 8, 9 years old, all the way up to through high school, through junior high, through high school, through college, and into the pros. 20 odd years of shooting free throws, and you still can't make free throws. I don't understand it. I really don't. And I think it's I don't know, what is it? Is it depth perception? Is it laziness? You don't want to sit there and practice free throws? I mean, I heard tell that Larry Bird, probably the greatest player to ever lace up a pair of sneakers, used to spend an hour or so after practice doing nothing but shooting free throws. And what was he, a 90% shooter through most of his career? You know what? I'm going to look that up. I am going to look that up because I am curious. Let's use the old Google machine. Larry Bird career free throw percentage. Hang on. Yep. Nope. I clicked on the wrong one. .6% was his career free throw percentage for Larry Bird. I'd say that's probably one of the highest in the game's history. Vic Tubes here. Good afternoon, sir. Let's see. Joshua Alex George still hasn't explained his comment at the beginning of the stream, good riddance. I don't know what it meant by that. Just kind of hoping. You're in the Final Four of the NIT, Vic. That's like being at the head of the kiddie table at Thanksgiving. Come on now. Well, I mean, Georgia is historically not a very good basketball program, so getting to the Final Four of the NIT, I guess that's, I shouldn't scoff at it. It's an achievement, but yeah, it's still the kiddie table of the basketball world. But hey, a tournament's a tournament, right? Or where was I? Oh, free throws. Yeah, I just don't understand the inability of players not to make free throws. Like I said, they're called free throws because they're free. They call it the charity stripe because it is the charity stripe. You're at a fixed point on the court with nobody guarding you and nobody sticking a hand in your face, and you're shooting a shot that you don't have to rush and you don't have to work out geometry angles on. And players are missing half of them, or they're making 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10 or whatever. And I just don't understand that. So whatever. I was on BVD's stream last night. He was doing a Sunday stream on Tuesday, and he was talking about Tennessee was one of only 2 SEC teams left standing in the big dance, and he seemed pretty happy about that. And I guess that's that's a good thing. But we'll see what happens this weekend, see how much further Tennessee or Alabama can go. I mean, the SEC tournament champion is out. Florida's out. A&M's out. Everybody's out except Tennessee and Alabama. Wouldn't it be a hoot if they met in the finals? Is that possible? Are they in different brackets? I don't even know. Kentucky's out. Kentucky's out in the first round. My God. Nobody saw that coming. I guarantee you when Kentucky lost that game, 80% of the country's brackets were blown right there. That's got to be a little embarrassing. Boy, not many people on the stream today. I guess I've angered too many people recently or something. Nobody loves me anymore. Guess I've pissed off too many people. What do you think, Vic? Think I pissed off too many people? Can't get nobody to attend my stream anymore. I appreciate that, Nate. I'm going to drop a link to the yard, see if I get the usual suspects to come on in. And we can chat about whatever. John Calipari is a used car salesman. Yeah. Yes, I do, Vic. And I'll highlight that. He meant to type bridge here. Do I suspect foul play in the Baltimore bridge thing? Raj. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I suspect it was a deliberate hacking job. And there's a journalist named Laura Logan who's been investigating this. And I saw an interview with her on the Charlie Kirk show this afternoon. And she thinks that there is a compelling case to be made that the ship's electronic GPS was hacked, or the signal was overridden or spoofed, and the ship was deliberately steered into that bridge. And look what that bridge being knocked out is going to do to this country. Baltimore is one of the busiest ports on the east coast of Florida, the country. A big chunk of commerce that lands in this country and is delivered to points on this side of the Mississippi River comes in through Baltimore. Now that channel is fouled with bridge material. Just getting rid of the bridge wreckage is going to take months. You've destroyed a major highway artery down the east coast of the United States. You've shut down a major port. No ships in, no ships out. Yeah, you can still, get trucks in and out, but trucks are not going to move as much freight as ships will. This is a crippling blow. If somebody did this deliberately, and I think there could be a compelling case to be made for it, somebody's delivered a very severe blow to the economy of the United States. And if you think we won't feel it in supply chain interruptions, you're fooling yourself. Who got fired from Daily Wire? Oh, Candace Owens got fired from Daily Wire. I don't know who else did. Hacked by whom? Well, it could be a multitude of people, Vic. But who would gain the most by delivering a serious blow to the American economy? Why don't you think about that one and come up with an answer on your own? I'll give you a hint. The name you're looking for begins with a C and ends with the sound Ina. But, Oh, thank you, Josh. Yes, the hack is China. If there was a hack, and there may very well have been, I mean, ships nowadays steer and locate themselves via GPS signal. It's not a far-fetched thing that you can override the GPS signal coming from space with a stronger signal coming from close by, say from land or another boat, and spoof the signal to the ship's GPS navigation system and steer the ship wherever you want it to go. That's not inconceivable. And it wouldn't surprise me if an investigation comes up with that very thing. And any investigation that involves the FBI, I can guarantee you a big chunk of the population of this country is not going to believe. And you can count me as one of them. I wouldn't believe a word. I wouldn't believe the word. If the FBI told me that the sun rises in the east, I would get up at sunrise and check for myself. I don't believe a damn thing that they have to say. Not a damn thing. And you can call me a conspiracy theorist if you want to, but and I won't take offense. Yeah, I know the sun rises in the east, Vic. I'm saying if the FBI told me that, I'd go and check for myself. No, BVD. Trump Media Technology Group. In case you all didn't hear, Trump Media and Technology Group, stock symbol DJT, and go figure out what DJT stands for. I'll give you a hint. It's a certain famous person's initials. Went public yesterday and is already made the principal owner of this technology group billions in new money. A lot of people are buying this stock just to show support for the man. And no, I haven't bought any yet. I'm thinking about it. Buy 10 shares. What the hell? Oh, very good, Vic. Donald J. Trump. Donald John Trump. DJT. I don't think the stock ticker symbol DJT flashing by on the New York Stock Exchange doesn't make liberals' heads explode. Do I think airplanes can be hacked since they have electronic autopilot? Boeing is in shambles right now. That is true. And that is because they decided to replace qualified people with DEI hires. But yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, if there are electric autopilots and they rely on a GPS signals, you could hack an airplane. It is possible. I don't know if it's been done, but if they are electric, the electronic devices, computer controlled devices, unless they have very, very good firewalls on those airplanes, it's possible to hack. I don't know how difficult it is, but I would certainly open it up as possible. Have I bought Trump stock yet? No, I have not. Thinking about it, but I haven't done it yet. Don't fly 737s. True. The trip that I'm going to be taking soon, fortunately, is out of range of a 737. So need somebody that can go transcontinental. And a 737 can't do that. Oh, and BVD, I got your text earlier. I'm going to do that. I'll do it a little later today or tomorrow. No, probably later today. How often do I fly? Not often. In fact, the last time I got on an airplane was January 2nd, 2009. And that was to fly home from the People's Republic of Californication back home to Florida after my Marxist communist sister's disaster of a wedding, which, by the way, that marriage only lasted 3 years. No children, thank God. You all have no idea how lucky you are that my sister did not breed. Ken Spirit checking in from Pittsburgh. Good to see you, sir. Dandy says, I've been buying plane tickets today and it's been a nightmare. Yep, it had been. When I get on an airplane in April of this year, it will have been 15 years and almost 4 months since 5 months since I've been on an airplane. I don't enjoy the prospect of getting on an airplane. VicTube Productions. What's up?
Saleen.
Yeah, I don't like to fly. I really don't.
Yeah, so I think that the problem was with the 737 MAX, not the regular 737. We're talking about
I'm flying across the Atlantic Ocean, so the 737 is going to be doesn't have the legs.
It was the new model that they made. It's called the 737 MAX.
Yeah,
it is the one that had the problem with the door coming out.
I thought there was a different 737. I thought the MAX had a problem with software, but there was let me look it up. Hang on, I'll look it up. I thought they were two different planes.
Yeah, the 737 MAX different.
737 lost. 737 lost. The door is it's a MAX 9. Okay.
It was the MAX. That's right.
It's 737 MAX 9. And let me see. 737 that had software issues.
You want to tell him about the Malaysia Airlines, or
No, that was a different one.
yeah, the
737 was the 737 Max had those software problems back in the just before Wuhan Red Death hit.
yeah, that was the one. Okay.
But the Max 9, I guess I guess the Max 9 is a newer model of the Max.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, that happened in February, January, February of 2020,
Mm-hmm.
before the world went to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, Raj. Hang on. A current picture of me. I don't have one. I'll see if I have one, but I think the one you have is probably one of the more current ones. But I'll look. I'll see what I can come up with. BVD is going to redo the banner he shows for my sponsorship at the beginning of his streams.
Yeah.
So he wants a current picture.
Or the
I don't really have one.
Yeah, because you are the official watch consultant.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I made a watch purchase today, which was a watch I had been hunting for a while. And finally, somebody who knew I wanted the watch and had one decided to give it up. So maybe I'll get it Saturday or Monday. I'm not sure which. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that, BBD. What's this? Buy GDXJ Index Junior Gold Medal. Probably, but I've already got gold in my portfolio anyway, so I'm not sure my broker wants me to add any more. I'll talk to her. You know, I got to be careful with my money now. You know, being at my age, my risk aversion is very high. When you're your age, Vic, and you invest, you can afford to take risks because you're young, and if you make a mistake, you can recover.
Yeah,
at my age, if you make a mistake, you're fucked.
Yeah, then you don't have time. Okay.
No, I don't have time.
Right.
But of course, I mean, anybody can go at any time, so
yeah,
you got to be careful no matter what. That's why I tell my kids. I mean, you got to be aware. You get hit by a bus, tomorrow, or you can live to be 100. You don't know. You just don't know. When you go to the doctor, Vic, do they give you a good bill of health?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Oh, good. When you a good question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but do you do anything? I mean, you're in that chair a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any problems with, like irritations to your skin or anything like that? Or do you do anything for that? Or are you in a therapy for that or something?
Not really. I mean, no, it doesn't really bother me that much.
Well, that's good. That's good. Look like a soft seat.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty comfortable. Yeah.
Are we ever going to see that drag race between you and BVD?
I don't know.
You didn't get a chance to do that at the slobs, did you?
Really? Well, I thought that BVD's chair broke. So.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm just hearing about that now. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you get around?
Yeah. Well, you had to use a manual chair at the Slav Olympics.
I'm sorry to hear that, BBD. Don't you aren't you supposed to be learning to walk anyway? I mean, I had to learn to walk all over again after my ankle healed up. And I was in a cast for 3 months. And now, it was a lot harder than I thought it would be to learn to walk again. My balance was all fucked up. My leg strength was gone. I mean, my left leg looked like an arm. It really looked like it had no muscle tone to it at all. Yeah, it's been whacked for months now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because remember he did have that setback. So
he did, or I did.
No, I mean he did. He did have that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, certainly didn't see him going back into the hospital like that. That was kind of a out of nowhere blow to his recovery. Now, come on, BVD, you guys stay out of the hospital. We need you around to make videos about Tennessee fucking up and all that. No, I'm kidding. Well, maybe. I don't know what I'm going to do this college football season. My team is going to suck something bad. And I don't know. Do I stream games? Do I even bother? Do I make ranting videos?
Yeah, you should. Yeah. Yes, I think you should do all that. Stream games. Do rant videos. Yeah.
Couldn't I just stream Harvard games? They're a lot more interesting.
No, we want to see you stream the Florida games.
The problem is, Lou streams those games too, and he sucks all the oxygen out of the room. Nobody will come to my channel.
Well, I go to your channel.
Well, that's true, but I mean, like, he's got 1,000 people watching his streams, and I got 5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope so too, sir. At least for a while, anyway. Jeez. And spend as much time as he did over the past few years in the hospital, I'd be sick of the damn places too. Of course, you probably see a lot of doctors yourself, don't you, Vic?
Yep.
You like those people? I mean, you got a good relationship with them, or it's like, fuck, I don't want to see him again.
Yeah, I guess they're okay, I guess. Yeah.
Raj.
Yeah, they're okay, I guess.
Wonder where Jesse is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, he doesn't really. Yeah, he doesn't come around anymore.
No.
Yeah, can't remember when the last time.
Sancho, does UF have Oklahoma and Alabama on their 2025? You know what? I don't know. Well, let's see if I can find out.
Well, we don't know. Yeah.
Let's see. FBSschedules.com.
Yeah, I don't think it's out yet. But
no, it's out.
I think they did the 2025 schedules. But
yeah. Well, that's what he's asking about.
Oh, okay, you said 2025.
Okay, 2025
Oh, yeah.
game one is USF Bulls at home.
Mm-hmm.
Then Miami in Miami.
Uh-huh.
Then A&M, Florida A&M at home.
Well,
And then let's see,
yeah,
they don't have this in order yet,
oh,
but Georgia, of course, Florida State, of course, Mississippi State at home,
uh-huh.
Tennessee at home, Longhorns at home, the Wildcats at Kentucky, LSU at LSU, Old Piss
Uh-huh.
at Oxford, and
Mm-hmm.
Texas A&M and College Station.
Right.
So
No
no
Alabama.
Alabama, no Oklahoma in 2025.
No, of course, this schedule, yeah, may end up getting changed if we go to a 9 game schedule.
Yeah, that may
I
change.
mean, I think that this time last year we had a schedule for this season, and then it got changed after they decided
Yeah.
to do away with the divisions.
Yeah, so that could change, but as of right now, Florida does not have Bama or Oklahoma on their schedule for the next 2 years.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that we're gonna that this year's SEC meetings are gonna go to the 9 game schedule and do the 3-6-6 model.
Let me ask you a question, Vic. Uh, is that up to the SEC, or is that like
No, it's yeah.
Can they change that? Can they? Damn it! What am I trying to say? Can they change us to a 9 game schedule
Yes,
at the meeting?
yes, the SEC can do that. Yes.
So
I
if
mean,
they go to a 9-team schedule conference, that means that we lose one non-con game, right?
Right, it will be the 3-6-6. You do your 3 teams that you play every year, and then you play 6 teams the one year, and then the next year you play the other 6 teams. So
Right.
I don't know if
So
I like
everyone
the
loses one cupcake.
new schedule format or not. What do you guys think?
yeah, I do. I'm for it. But yeah,
Well, I think since we've expanded for right or wrong, we've expanded the
Mhm.
conference.
That's right. For
It
better,
makes sense to go from 8 conference games to 9.
yeah, for better or worse.
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind losing one non-com. I think the non-coms are, they're cupcake games. I
Yeah,
mean, we're going to play. I mean, in 2025, we're going to play Florida A&M. I
uh-huh.
mean, as bad as Florida is right now, they should be able to beat A&M with their eyes shut.
Got um, USF, so they ought to be able to beat.
USF is doing better, but
Yeah, you ought to be.
they're still not up to our level. Of course,
You
we're
kind of need
getting
those
down to their
things.
level.
I think you need at least one cream puff game every year. Ideally, you'd like to see that at the first of the year. I hate it when they put these shit games in week 10 or 11.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure that unlike Nick Saban, I think that Kalen DeBoer should be more on board with a 9 game schedule because he was playing a 9 game schedule in the Pac-12. So he
9 game schedule in the Pac-12 is a little bit different than a 9 game schedule in the SEC, though.
yeah, I'm just saying they should have no issues with going to
Yeah,
schedule.
And don't forget that one of our non-coms is always Florida State. And with the exception of several years there, Florida State was always, a tough opponent for Florida. It was a good game.
how did you do?
It wasn't a cream puff game. Now it's a cream puff game for Florida State.
How bad did they do as well?
What did you say?
God,
You're cutting out.
They said, "How bad does something?"
my phone was ringing. Sorry about that.
Well, what did you say?
How bad did Florida State beat you guys last year?
Oh, it
Actually,
wasn't as bad as
bad.
I thought it would be, but
Was
it
like,
was bad
no,
enough.
I think that was a 1-score game for a while, but then they scored another touchdown at the end to make it 2 scores. So.
Yeah, we hung with them for a while, which surprised the shit out of me considering how bad we were.
But well, remember they didn't have their quarterback, so
Yeah,
I
we
think they
lost to we
have,
lose to a third stringer or a second stringer. I can't remember.
yeah.
Doesn't
Was it
matter. We lost.
was it in the 20s or 30s, or how? Like, did they score a lot on you guys, or because didn't have their court? I
But
see.
low
I
score.
was totally on commission that last week. So
No, it was a low scoring game.
Yeah, let me
I
look it
still
up.
I
I've been
still
saying
can't
that whole stream. Hang on, let me look it up.
I still can't believe
Uh,
Florida beat Tennessee last year.
But can't win.
Florida State was 24-15.
There you go. Yeah, so it was actually
Yeah, it was actually both teams lost their starting quarterbacks. It was Tate Rodemaker versus Mac Brown.
Matt.
Mac Brown went 9 for 16 for 86 yards.
Okay.
Tate Rodemaker went 12 for 25 for 134 yards. So neither quarterback really distinguished themselves.
Actually, they did. They distinguished themselves as shit for one game. But those stats don't necessarily stats that bad don't necessarily they're not indicative of how good or bad a quarterback really is.
We actually ran the ball pretty well against Florida State. We went 146 yards rushing.
Yep.
They only rushed on us for 90 yards.
Yep.
I mean, it was a snoozer of a game.
Your defense was pretty solid last year, I thought, for the most part.
It wasn't terrible, but it's not where we want it to be.
Wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good either. But yeah.
Actually, we
against
were
us,
leading the game 12-7 at halftime, according to the
Right.
line score.
It was not a must champ defense. But
No, and actually, at the end of the third quarter, we were winning 15-14, and then Free Shoes scored 10 points in the fourth quarter, and we didn't do shit.
yeah, it was not a McElwain.
McElwain didn't do shit. He was living off of Moose Dump's defense for 2 years.
It was his recruits. That's right. Yeah.
Victor, if the games were only 10 seconds long, we would have shut Georgia out last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are my thoughts on the ETN arrest? Oh, that's easy. Whatever. It's not my problem anymore.
Well, Saleen, you're not supposed to wish bad luck on transfer portal transfers.
Yes, I am.
That's right.
Well,
Yeah.
I just think it's funny. I mean, what's Georgia going to do? They're going to keep him, or are they going to get rid of him?
Yeah. That's right. You would have beat us 7-0 if the game was only 10 seconds. But yeah.
That was the prettiest play all year for Tennessee.
Y'all scored on the first play. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Vic was the Does Georgia made a determination what they're going to do with ETN? Or are they going to keep him, or are they going to cut him, or are they going to suspend him?
I guess there's probably going to be a suspension. But
I say buy him a Lamborghini and move on.
Sven is here.
yeah, so I mean they might spend him
wait a minute. Actually, Sven is here
for the first game against Clemson. So yeah.
Good morning, guys.
So he won't get to play against his brother's team. So
wait a minute.
Actually,
it is morning. You're up late, sir.
It's 8:44 p.m.
What's up, Sven? I've never got to talk to you live like this.
5 hours ahead. That's
Yeah.
right.
I tell you why. I'm an technical idiot.
You can't be worse than me, bro.
No, look, I'm old. I'm nasty. You know how old I am. We
Yeah.
talked about. We talked
Yeah.
about
Thank
this.
you, Jerry. Appreciate
Yeah, and
That
some
old.
show you how to do the StreamYard.
This stream up over handy.
How old are you, Sven? I always thought you were a young guy, to be honest.
Yeah. Born July 25th, 1967.
Oh, okay. So we're pretty much exactly the same age.
We
You mean I'm
we
older
talked
than
about
Sven?
this years ago.
I've slept since then, Sven.
I think y'all are all about the same age except me. But yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
you are
I
15.
think I'm older than BVD and Sven.
Selene's 2 years older than me and Sven.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I
somebody's
don't
got
know
to be the old guy.
if I've ever told you this, Sven. I had a good friend in elementary and middle school that was from Germany. His name was Sven.
Yeah. You told me this.
Sven Peterson. Yeah, good dude.
Yeah. Yeah. But Germany is like US or Russia. We have good people and we have shitholes.
Well,
Well, that's everywhere.
That's everywhere.
That's
That is true.
Jerry, to answer your question, Lawtide's internet is still out. He started having internet troubles. Oh, it's an innocent culprit sighting.
by the way, BBD, congrats. Last man standing. You and
Bama.
Bama. The only two SEC teams.
Yeah, pretty pathetic,
I
actually.
mean, as Mississippi State to lose to Tom Izzo, Michigan State, it's no shame. With a second head coach, it's no shame. But
I actually
Auburn
saw.
was a big blow. And Kentucky was a shocker. Not for me. I saw Kentucky against Mississippi State, and I told Big Barney Ross, you will not go to the Sweet 16. You are a horrible team. And he blah 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 blah. What do you know? I have eyes. I can watch.
I watched Jackpot and Rob stream last week for a little bit, and they were all talking about how South Carolina was just going to beat the shit out of Oregon. And I saw
that didn't work out.
Never. Oregon is good. My money is on Houston.
Boy, they had a rough game Saturday, or was it Saturday?
And, in honor for Zona Tucson, I bet $10, also 10 euros, of Arizona to flat out win it all. 10 euros. If they win,
When's
I
the
get
last one?
128 euros back.
So 120 euros is $20 American.
No,
It's 111.
Sound right.
One euro. One euro
is $1.
Exchange, current exchange rate is €1 is $1.08.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, the
Dollar
euro.
is nothing worth.
That means the euro is more.
Biden. No wonder.
Yeah, the euro and the dollar are sort of equalized at the moment.
Yeah, it's the same.
Since you said it
I
was
had to go buy some euros recently for my upcoming trip. So
8 cents. One euro equals $1.08. So that means that the dollar.
I got to say the euro paper money is very colorful.
Yeah, so that means that the dollar is bigger.
The only problem with euros is they're all different sizes, and it really pisses me off.
That means that the euro is bigger.
I was in the airport in JFK, New York, and came from Frankfurt and want to fly to New Orleans and then to Starkville. And control, and they asked me, have you any money on you? I said, yes, I have 600 euros and some dollars. 600 euros. And they asked me what I want to do with 600 euros here. Yeah,
What'd you say?
crazy. And I said, buy some things or change it.
Yeah, I just came from Europe, you brain dead idiots. I won't change it into dollars once I get out of customs.
Well, 600 euros. Let's see if I can do the math.
$600. It's not that I had 50,000 or a million. What I not have.
Yeah.
Would that be
I had-
$608 American?
No,
Yeah,
$648.
How
Yeah.
much?
648, I think.
Yeah.
No. Hang on.
Look that up. I think I'm right on that, Saleen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's 8 cents on the dollar,
600 euro is $649.24.
that won't make any fucking sense.
Yeah. So that means
Well, sure
that the
Yeah. It's not that much money.
yeah. So that means that the euro is bigger, right?
And when you go to gigs and football and travel a lot, you need a little bit of cash.
Well, yeah. When I mean, you need euros when you get on the ground in Europe. According to what I've been told, it's good to have some euros already in your pocket for things like taxis and stuff.
Yeah, it's a good idea to have money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in Starkville, I have a bank, and they exchange me the money without any tax. They say, okay, what is the cost? Boom, and no taxes, nothing. They are state fans like me, and they appreciate that I come from Germany and go to Mississippi State games. And they give me the best exchange course.
And good afternoon to the Battle Angel. Good to see you.
What's up, BA?
Yeah, BA is always here.
BA's always everywhere.
Yep. She's
She
always
has a new
good.
house.
She's always good to the stream.
She has enough to do. Or?
Well, her job of choice allows her to set her own hours, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine
Except
too.
that newspaper thing.
I could do that.
Pardon me.
And BBD, when I
Yo.
come to the shops, you will not smoke. I will take care of you.
When are you coming to the slob?
My friend, now that we talk, you owe me a glass of red wine. We had a bet. Remember? Tennessee, Mississippi State, the second round. I said, if I lose, 10 euros per PayPal. When you lose, you pay me one drink at the slopes, and I will come.
All right. You're on then.
Game. So
But did you say a glass of white wine?
Yeah, I don't drink beer. I don't drink rum or vodka. I drink red
I was
wine.
going to say, couldn't I take a
German
shot
wine.
of
It's
How can you be German and not drink beer?
yeah.
Yeah. The Czechs, Czechoslovakians, and the Germans have the best beer in the world. And I don't like beer. It's too bitter for me.
It's nasty, isn't it?
I
I
drink it.
can't drink anything, so
I don't know what is the
Yeah, I
what
don't
is the
like.
name. I drink beer with lemonade and mix, and that's cold in the summer. I don't know how you call it. We call it Radler in Germany.
there's a
And
there's a company called Samuel Adams here in the states,
lager
and they
beer.
make
Yeah, I know this stuff. Lager
yeah
beer.
they make seasonal beers, and I think the one of them that they make in the summertime is I remember it was an orange beer with orange in it or lemon in it, but I know that they did something like they do that every year.
So now I bet 10 euros. And if you win, I get 129 or 128 euros back in return. I hope you win it
Yeah,
all.
H-Board's right. Blue Moon does the same thing. They do a citrusy
Yeah,
beer too.
it's citrus with beer, but it's 1.2% alcohol. It's nothing. It's 75% lemonade and 25% beer, and it must be very
So
cold
that
in
that
the summer.
kind
This is absolute
that kind of
amazing.
beer
This
is like making love in a canoe.
yeah,
Fucking close to
I
water.
can drink 50 of them. Doesn't matter.
Hmm. Hey, BVD, check your email or whatever later.
Okay. Will do, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh,
Loud and globin.
leave me alone. Illinois is winning the Natty. Illinois is winning the Natty in what?
They're talking about basketball.
It ain't gonna be basketball.
Yes, well, I think that's
Water polo, I guess.
Well,
Or
I guess
gymnastics.
Nick, you're
But in
saying that.
gymnastics, as I think, oh no, LSU won the SEC title in gymnastics. Louisiana State. They won the
the
gymnastics
that
SEC too.
done. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wonder why only 8 SEC teams have gymnastics.
Why not?
We have Mississippi State has a good one.
Yeah. Why not?
Florida finished third.
Good. Has it?
A&M second. Bama fourth, and LSU one, and Mississippi State was fifth.
Right. I think that we had a down year this year. But usually Eugene competitive gymnastics. But
Big. Georgia has in every sport a down year, because every penny you have goes into football.
Aren't they playing the NIT championship?
yep, that's right. We are, and we're in the Final Four. That's right.
They beat Wake Forest, and what was it last night?
Ohio.
Ohio State.
Yep.
Miami of Ohio is on Ohio State, I think.
So are they in the championship game now, or just the Final Four?
The
Final Four.
Final Four right now.
Who is the Final Four?
We're gonna
No,
play.
I don't think it's fully set yet.
Yeah, so we're gonna play either UNC Hall.
Seton
Oh,
Hall
hang
should
on.
have been the big that.
Let me look. See where we're at. NIT bracket.
Yeah, I think that the last two quarterfinals are tonight.
We missed with the ladies the March Madness. for one spot. We were on the bubble, and we missed it on one spot. And
Okay.
the coach,
NIT bracket is halfway set. Georgia's in one half, Indiana's in the other half, and we're waiting on Seton
Indiana.
Hall versus UNLV, Indiana State, sorry. And VCU and Utah are, I guess they're playing tonight. Yeah, tonight. So by the end of tonight, we will know the final four for the NIT.
Give me
Indiana-
Seton Hall.
the Flying Larry Birds. Larry Bird went to Indiana State.
That's
Yes,
right.
indeed.
They've got a guy playing who they call him Larry Nerd or Larry Blurred. Yeah.
I tell you what, Indiana State will
you can see
never.
Georgia versus Indiana
That's a good
State
player
in the
again.
finals. It's possible.
Yeah.
Would you rather go to the NCAA tournament and lose in the first round, or go to the NIT and win it all?
I go to March Madness.
Yeah. I would rather win the N.
Our
I
Lady
suppose,
Lucy
I suppose I'd love to
said
see another banner
don't
in
go to
the
NIT.
O-Dome. What the hell? Ramajamba
What is
Taylor's here. Space
What's up,
Mountain here. Space
What's up,
Mountain
Space?
is evidently a big fan of Baby Day. And Wet Blankets here.
Wet with two P's. He's
Yeah,
so
Oklahoma is really good at gymnastics.
That's
But if
softball.
until they play softball. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Oklahoma is.
they
it-
lost one. They lost one game against the Boilermakers, I think. But Purdue has a really good softball team. I think it was Purdue. But in the SEC, nobody has a chance against Oklahoma. They are loaded.
Oklahoma
Absolutely,
isn't
absolutely
Oklahoma
loaded.
going for a three-peat?
They will 5-peat.
Oh, okay. They're going for a 5-peat.
Oh,
Who's
no
Tennessee?
way.
Who's
No, because
Tennessee
Alabama won it a few years ago.
In a series, one game you can beat them, maybe. But in a series, you have no shot. They are too deep. They have 10 pitchers, or in the top 15 nationwide, and they can hit like nobody else.
Yeah, they're definitely on a dynasty.
Oregon State. They go to Omaha this year, and my money for the Netty in baseball is on Oregon State. They have a dude, Bananza or Banzai, I don't know. His dude is unbelievable. And they have pitching. And the final will be Arkansas against Oregon State in Omaha. Arkansas will destroy everybody in the SEC with their pitching.
Yep.
Sure as hell ain't gonna win Florida, that's for sure. Florida got no pitching this year.
Florida was last year in the Netty game, and they lost so much to the MLB like LSU. LSU has no Floyd, no Greavy. All the good pitchers are gone to the MLB. It's normal. State stunk
We
it
got a
up
lot
in
of
20, Ole Miss in 23, LSU in 24. If you win a title in baseball, you have no shot the next year. No shot. Or
Yeah, it
your
is,
name
it
is
is really
Randy.
hard to repeat in baseball.
Yeah.
You all tend to lose a lot when you go in the Natty and win the Natty in college baseball. Your team is pretty much gone at that point.
Yeah, Vanderbilt has a separate program. It's only exists in Tennessee, and
What's up, Pete?
in baseball, it's called 11.7 rule, and they cheat.
What's up, Nate?
Wendy is in baseball are cheaters. It's horrible. That's absolute horrible. Everybody knows it. A guy from Mississippi State, a former quarterback, he makes a radio show, Matt Wyatt. He made a documentary about this. And in this documentary, fans don't talk. It's ADs and coaches. And they say Vanderbilt is cheating since 10 years. And nobody does a shit against it. It's crazy.
I'm assuming that's Sven that's breaking up, right?
Yeah, Sven, your microphone's getting worse.
Yeah.
Actually, so you try leaving, coming back
Yeah,
in.
try logging off and coming back in because your microphone is getting progressively more staticky.
I go out.
Yeah, go out and come back in. Let's see if that clears.
Yeah. We will see.
Oh, much better. And now I'm getting an echo from Vic's microphone.
Damn it, Vic.
From my microphone?
Well, just for a second. It's gone now. Nate, what is that avatar? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, who's that?
Oh, by the way, no, that's from EA Sports NHL 24. Create a player. So I was bored.
EA Sports was is that a soccer player or?
No, I just create a player and choose his beard and whatever.
What is that a Madden player?
No, it's an NHL.
Oh, NHL. Okay, so he's a hockey guy.
Does he have all his teeth?
Looks like he doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has any teeth.
But he has some bearded hair though, a lot.
He's a hockey guy.
Yeah. Looks like.
All right, let's see if Swen's microphone improves. Welcome back.
Test.
Oh, much
there
better.
we go.
Yeah, that's better.
Much better.
Yeah.
Big improvement.
I have a phone from South Korea. Nobody knows this.
Yeah, Samsung.
No. Oppo.
Daewoo?
He
Oh,
says,
Carl.
Yeah,
what the fuck is an Oppo? Never heard of that.
it's an oh.
It's
I
cheap.
heard
It's
about
$100 and you can do everything with it.
All right, well, if it works for you, man, you do you, man.
I don't need a Samsung, and I don't need a Breitling. I have a Seiko, and it's good. $350.
Okay, now hang on a minute. I got 4 or 5 Seikos myself, and I love them. Do not say anything bad about Breitling on this channel. I will kick you out.
Yeah, there will be no Breitling slander. Right?
There will be no Breitling bashing on my channel. Breitling is my favorite mainstream watch brand.
Yeah.
So,
You know how expensive they are in
oh
Germany?
yeah, I do. Trust me. I have 20 Breitlings. I know exactly what they cost.
No.
No, wait, no. 18.
Do you have a
18
display
months.
case in the room?
What?
18 or 20.
Do you have a display case at home of all your watches?
Oh, absolutely. I have display cases and I have display winders. And I look at them every morning and I say, okay, who am I going to wear today? And I look at them all and I always pick out the one that sort of quote unquote speaks to me.
Yep.
Oh. Didn't know that watches can talk.
They can. Watches have souls.
Oh,
Hey, thanks for standing by, Jerry. You have a good one too.
Will there be watches in heaven?
You got to back away from the microphone.
Oh, is it that loud?
No, it's muffled. I mean, it's like,
Oh.
yeah.
I said, will there be watches in heaven?
I certainly hope so.
Well, I mean, we won't have a need for time up there, will we?
No.
No, but I mean, most people nowadays watches are basically just men's jewelry. I mean, we all carry around a cell phone. We all know what time it is. I mean, I use my cell phone to make sure my watch is accurate, but I wear watches as jewelry.
I feel naked without a watch on.
I have an automatic watch. It's good.
I have automatics, I have quartz, and I have manuals.
I hate quad.
I only have two quartz, but they have their place. Joshua, I gotta agree with you on that. I don't hate Tag Heuer, or however you pronounce it. I'm not a fan. I don't own any. I did own one or two tags in my past. Nice watches. They don't do anything for me. They really, they just, they don't make me want to go out and buy one. But they're not terrible watches. I've recommended tags for many people, including I think I've recommended several tags to Lou.
Mm.
I don't think he ever bought one, but
So you recommend them, but you don't have them.
yeah. The tags don't do anything for me personally.
So why
But
do you?
if somebody's looking for a good quality,
Victor, that's like saying, you recommend Ferraris, but you don't have one.
Oh,
You know, you
well, I
recommend
don't
Ferraris
recommend
to everybody,
Ferrari.
but I don't have one.
I think Ferrari's a garbage car, but that's me.
Well, I'm just saying, I just picked a name,
Yeah,
I was going
I
to say
mean,
Lamborghini. But
if
that's what
somebody
Pepsi
came
said.
up to me and said, "I want to buy a European-made watch. I want a Swiss-made watch. I want it to be at about $1,000, maybe $1,200, and I want it to be above average quality watch," I'd say, among the other ones, I would say a Tag. It's a perfectly serviceable, perfectly good watch. It's just the looks of a Tag Heuer don't do a thing for me. But they're a solid piece.
For $1,200, it better get blowjobs.
Actually, for a Swiss-made watch, $1,200 is very reasonable. For a Japanese watch, $1,200 is probably a little high, depending on.
I'm sure you've been asked this a billion times, but what got you started with your watch obsession? Or like, what was the?
I started it. Sorry.
Well, I've always liked mechanical things. I'm a car guy. A
Right.
lot of car guys love watches. They do, because they're mechanical things. I started I did my first round of collecting. I did right after my divorce, mostly as an outlet and a rebellion, because when I was married, well, not to put too fine a point on it, watches were not an allowable purchase without a fight.
Mhm.
So I didn't make many. I didn't buy. I think I bought two. When I got divorced, it was like, oh, I'm free to buy the watches that I wanted to buy, and I did. And then I quit. And then about 7-8 years later, my dad, started picking up his watch collecting, and I thought it was interesting, and the stuff he was buying was absolutely gorgeous. And I started looking around at watches as well. To the guy and or gal in the back room, you're going to have to cam up, because I don't recognize you, and I don't recognize the name, and I'm not going to put you in here.
But what's the
F.
F?
The letter F.
F.
I don't know.
And they're not camming up, so
The letter F.
I'm glad you let me in, Saleen.
well, I know you, but I'm not, and I'm not gonna play that game. Sorry.
I guess the F stands for fuck.
Yeah, it could be, or it could stand for fuck you. So my dad really got me back into watch collecting, and then we started building his collection together and my collection together, and went from there. And it's been going since like 2013 or 14, and now I've got both collections merged, and there's some good stuff in here.
I'd say so.
Some of it I'm afraid to wear, quite honestly.
That one cracked in the head walking down the street.
Yeah, Longines or Tudor. I have a few Tudors. I don't have a Longines, but I have played with them. I'm actually trying to sell a Tudor right now.
Yep.
Tudor is the less expensive affiliate of Rolex, and I do have quite a few Omegas. I don't have a Railmaster, but I have a couple of Seamasters and several Speedmasters. And Omega makes a fantastic watch. But I am trying to sell a Tudor right now, which I don't wear anymore, and I need to raise some capital. So Tudor makes a fantastic watch. They really do.
Sorry.
They've been referred to derogatorily as a poor man's Rolex. And
They are, but
they're so much more than a poor man's Rolex now. I'm sorry, you're not coming in here until you cam up, and that name just tells me it's going to be nothing but trouble.
yeah, you gotta show us who you are. Yeah.
We are too old for trolling. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Is it F?
It's the same person, but with an actual name now. But
Really? What?
What's the name?
It's a two-letter name, a two-word name, ABOU, and then the second is OBEIDA.
Biada.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, you're out.
yeah,
Must
we
be
still,
George.
yeah, we
It's got to be a troll. So, Battle Angel, if you're still in here, keep an eye out for that name on her
right.
in the comment section. The second he pops up, keep an eye on him.
Yeah. That's why I will be a mod.
Yeah, that's why I have the rule of if you come on here and I don't recognize you, you got to cam up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get porn bombed. I'm not gonna get racially bombed. It's not gonna happen.
I don't want to have what happened to Edward. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Don't know what happened after searching.
I mean, I don't have this channel to make money. I think last year when I got my 1099 from Google, I think I made $300.
Wow, you're rich.
I'm not doing this to make money. Obviously, I'm doing this because I enjoy it about 90% of the time, and I don't want to lose my channel to some jackass.
Yeah.
That wants to that has it in for me, or just as a 14-year-old playing around in his mom's basement, found a live streaming to fucking
some jackass. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I worked hard to make this channel, and I don't want to lose it, as small as it is. So,
Yeah, I know.
sorry, not sorry. I try to run a good tight ship.
Yeah.
Anyway, what were we talking about? We're talking about watches again, weren't we? I like talking about watches. I'm trying to sell one or two of them right now, and I'm trying to raise money because I'm about to make in May or June. I'm going to make a watch purchase for a grail. I mean, a unicorn of a watch that I've been chasing for years, and I finally found one of the owners that I've known for a while. He has one. I know he has one, and he's starting a family, and he needs to raise money for a new baby coming. And we made a deal, and now all I have to do is put the money together. And so some watches got to go. Thoughts about Bell getting in the bush at Circuit of the Americas? It's a shame. I mean, Kyle Busch is a tough racer, and we lost Vic. Damn. Come back, Vic. Kyle Busch is a hard racer. I mean, he's going to race you as hard as you race him, and he ain't shy about laying the chrome horn to you, and swapping sheet metal. But what Chris Bell did to him was just uncalled for. I mean, Kyle Busch has never wrecked Chris Bell. Kyle Busch helped give Chris Bell his start in the sport. So I don't understand why Chris Bell did that to Kyle Busch, but what the hell is coffee syrup?
Coffee milk.
Yick. Have I ever reviewed a Zinn 556? No, I have not reviewed a Zinn 556. I did review a Zinn watch a few years ago. I don't remember which model it was. You can search my channel and find it. But Zinn makes fantastic watches. They're German. They usually follow the German
Zinn?
Zinn. That's what I said, Zinn.
This one looks like for a coffee syrup. Yeah, it looks like
I never heard of this name.
Oh, Zinn's a very well-known watchmaker. They're out of Germany.
I don't know shit about watches, and I've heard of Zinn.
They make divers. They make a fantastic watch. They really do. They're not cheap, but they're not overly expensive.
Zinn.
Zinn.
I never heard of it.
Sinn. Zinn. You got to check them out, Sven. They make a fantastic.
Zinn in Germany means sense.
Huh?
SINN. Like sin with two N's.
Right, but the S is pronounced as a Z.
Zinn. And
Zinn.
Translated to English, it's sense. It makes no sense. Es macht keinen Sinn. It makes no sense. Sinn.
Probably. But they make a fantastic watch. Nature Boy, if the 556 is on your list and one comes up, I always tell folks, pardon me, I always tell folks with the watch thing, they come to me and they say, what do you think of this watch? What do you think of that watch? Most of the time I've had experience with the watches, or at least the brands, and I always tell them one thing at the end of it. Be ready to buy. If you can't afford to do it, don't do it. But if you can afford to set the amount of money aside that it costs to buy that watch, put it aside and be ready. Because like, I'll give you a perfect example. The watch I bought today, I know for a fact there are only 50 of those watches in the world, and I wanted one. And a guy that I trust, just as big a watch collector as I am, had one of them. He got it on a trade a few weeks ago. He got his time to play with the watch and decided to move it on. He contacted me and he said, I know you've been chasing this watch. I have one. Do you want it? And
By the
I
way,
said, absolutely. And I had the money aside to do it, fortunately, and I did it. And I, whenever I make it known in the watch communities that I belong in that I'm looking for a specific watch, I have an idea of how much that watch is going to cost on the secondary market, and I make sure before I make it known that I want that watch that I have the money already, because when somebody says I got one, and I know that those watches are going to be hard to come by, when someone says I got one, I said I'm ready. Give me your PayPal ID. Here's the money. Here's my address. Ship me the watch.
by the way, the coffee milk or the coffee syrup in milk, which is I call coffee milk, tastes like
Yeah.
coffee. So
Of course it does.
and it's
I know exactly that watch, Fireball, Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime. I know what I have a picture in my mind of what that watch looks like. That is, not only is that a beauty, but it is worth a good chunk of money. Take good care of it and enjoy it, because that is a fantastic.
okay.
Patek Philippe does not make a bad watch. Well, except for the Nautilus, which I personally find to be not very good looking. But Patek Philippe is one of the holy trinity of watches.
What are you gonna say, BVD?
Said, do you have a sore throat?
Me? Yeah.
Now that explains why he's drinking coffee syrup.
Yeah.
That stuff must go down like motor oil.
It looks like motor oil.
It looks like
Yeah,
shit.
it did look like old motor oil, didn't it?
I could use some of that right now.
Yeah, it tastes good, just so you know. But it doesn't it's not bad as coffee, but
I've never developed a taste for coffee. You know, everyone in my family is a big coffee drinker except me. I just don't like coffee.
Have you tried it with cream and sugar, Saleen?
I've tried different coffees every which way, and none of them appeal to me. I like Earl Grey tea.
I'm the same way, Saleen. I do not like coffee. I tried everything, Splendid or Splenda, whatever you call it, creamers. Nothing worked. It's plain
Coffee must be strong and black. That's coffee. Anything else is no coffee.
Yeah,
Well-
I like Earl Grey with a little bit of sugar, and that goes down. That goes down real good. And Ram Taylor is in agreement with Sven. Straight black.
No.
That's disgusting.
Strong, black,
The
and very.
only time I've ever drank straight black coffee is when I was in jail. And believe it or not, it helped me sleep.
Yeah.
Joshua
It does
Alex
not-
George agrees with me.
It does not help you stay awake.
Well, caffeine is a stimulant.
Well,
It's a
I
drug.
heard people say they go to sleep when they drink coffee. So
Not me, man. I know my mom loves her coffee, but if she drinks coffee too late in the day, she stays awake too much.
well, it depends on the day. But I'm not saying like in general, but it's saying it depends on the day when you drink it. But
Fireball is not a coffee drinker.
I'm not a coffee drinker either.
Now, me, you know, I would rather have a Coke Zero than anything else. I didn't think I'd like Coke Zero, but I like it. I mean, it's not Coke Classic, you know, it's not the good stuff, but it's pretty much almost all the way there to the point where I like Coke Zero just fine.
I think Coke Zeros is underrated. Yeah.
I think it tastes like Diet Coke.
Nah, not really. I thought it tastes like. I think it tastes like Coke in general, without the sugar or caffeine. Wait, or had caffeine. Never mind.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it depends. I guess, well, Nate, it might put you to sleep, but it keeps some people awake.
I know.
So-
I'm not saying. I'm not saying that like every person. I'm just saying some people go to sleep when they drink coffee. That's what I meant.
Right, even though that's not what's supposed to happen. But
Right.
coffee is supposed to keep you up. But
You know, I've seen Sun Drop in the stores and stuff, and at fountains.
Sun Drop.
I've never drunk it. I don't even know what Sun Drop tastes like.
Yeah, what's
It's
Sun Drop?
nasty. It's got chunks in it.
It's
Do you know
what?
what
Sort of like Sunny D, but I've never heard of Sun Drop.
I think it's
Sun Drop is
but
like a citrusy, kind of mellow yellowish with like chunks in it.
yeah, it's like a ripoff.
Mellow yellow.
Oh, Battle Angel wants to know if Nate got his PC yet.
Not yet. It's coming. It says it's supposed to be here on Friday, but I need to update where it is, like where the.
All right, well, keep us updated.
Well, it
Nate.
says it's supposed to
we
be
gotta
here
know
on
you.
Friday. I guess it's coming on Friday. I guess if it's coming on Friday, then it's gonna get here on Friday, unless it doesn't get here on Friday. But
Celine, I'm gonna drop out. There's some bad background shit going on that's driving me crazy.
All right.
Good talking to you, brother.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for
Yeah,
stopping.
you
Don't forget to
Oh my
click the
goodness.
thumbs up button on the way out.
Always do.
Thank you, sir.
Will you be on tonight, BD?
No, tomorrow night.
Okay.
All right. See you guys later. Good talking to you, Flynn.
All right, good to see you. No, I've not drunk Sun Drop before, so I haven't tried that yet.
Yeah, I tried Sun Drop. It's kind of like Sprite and Mountain Dew combined with each other. Kind of.
I like Mountain Dew pretty good. I drink
Sprite.
when I do drink Mountain Dew, it's the Mountain Dew Zero. Now that one isn't as good as regular Mountain Dew, but
Mountain Dew.
it's not bad.
Mountain
Thanks,
Dew.
Bailey, man. Yeah, 150 days until college football. He's our maker, or I call it countdown early.
In Florida, that was 12-0.
Holy shit!
Your microphone's starting to go away again, Sven.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
I
diet.
tried again.
Yeah, Diet Dr. Pepper. Yep.
Dr. Pepper, I can't even do it. No.
How about Mr. Pibb?
It's the same thing.
Yeah. What about Dr. Kelp?
The hell's that?
That's from SpongeBob. Yeah, in SpongeBob, instead of Dr. Pepper, they drink Dr. Kelp.
The one I don't understand people getting so worked up over and they drink a ton of these things is Red Bull.
I'm 10 minutes,
That
guys.
is nasty stuff.
It's Red Bull. Yeah.
Who the hell loves Red Bull that much? I mean,
No, well,
I
Red
don't-
Bull. Well, Red Bull. Well, Red Bull gives you wings. So
No.
it makes
Red
me
Bull
want to
gives you wings.
It's terrible.
I tried once. And I agree with Celine. It's terrible. It tastes like
Gummy bears.
coffee syrup. No,
You're right.
Not coffee syrup.
You're right.
Cough syrup.
Monster. You're right. Monster is worse than Red Bull. Yeah, I remember when Monster used to be the big thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how Red Bull, tasting as bad as that, can be a company worth billions of dollars and do all the sports sponsoring that they do with a drink that you have to choke down.
Yeah. It's terrible.
yep.
Now Sven may be old enough also, just like me, to remember this one, Jolt Cola.
Jolt?
Jolt. Did they have Jolt?
Yeah, I know
Remember?
this stuff.
Jolt Cola was, if you compare Jolt Cola to Coca-Cola back in the
Horrible.
80s, literally had 8 times the caffeine in a 12-ounce can.
Was horrible.
That's what Jolt.
Like a shocker.
Yeah, I mean, it was like drinking a bowl of Cuban coffee. I mean, it was like you
Yeah,
drink a
cold coffee.
Jolt Cola and,
That's
and,
horrible.
and you're
Cold coffee
wired.
is horrible.
Oh, Battle Angel likes Red Bull.
Yeah.
How is that possible? How is that possible? Oh, she likes the peach one. Oh, fuck. See, Fireball remembers Jolt Cola.
I know Royal Crown Cola.
No, we're not talking about that. Yeah, did you ever have Tab back in the day? Because I heard it in like Back to the Future when he goes to the cafe, he asked him for a tab, and the guy said, "I can't give you a tab unless you order something."
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I actually still see Tab for sale every once in a while.
I don't think it was his mic. I think it's the echo thing. Sorry.
Yeah, who's
Tab
echoing?
wasn't bad. It just didn't distinguish itself from anything else.
Yeah, it can't be me because I'm
No,
using
not you, Vic. Not you,
headphones.
Vic. It's
No,
Sven.
it's. I think it's Sven.
Yeah.
He's
Sven,
staticking a little bit.
I don't know if it's
I gotta go out.
the microphone, but
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you remember Royal Crown Cola, Saleen?
I remember it. It just,
It died down.
it's basically Coca-Cola with a little more sugar in it.
Yeah. Do you know that, Vic, too? Or do you
What
know
do I know what?
the same question I asked Saleen?
What would you say?
Yeah, Jolt Cola had a lightning bolt through the middle of the line.
What would you say? Can you say it again, Nate?
Yeah. Do you know the soda or
remember that.
the cola that's name is Royal Crown? Royal
Yeah,
Crown?
I think I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically
Yeah, no,
what
I never
Saleen
had
said.
it. Yeah, I've never had it. Yeah.
I have it. It's basically. Oh, wait, way you describe the taste, Saleen? Like a little deep, like a little. I don't know how you describe the taste and comparing to like big brands like Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah, that's that RC Cola.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, RC Cola, Royal Crown, the same thing. Yeah.
RC Cola. Yeah.
I want that to come back, but I think it got bought out by some company. Moon pie, the hell?
Yeah, I heard a good joke about RC and moon pie. But hang on a minute. There you go.
Ooh,
Jolt
that's
Cola.
like
The old lightning bolt cola. All of the sugar and twice the caffeine.
that's
That was their logo. So that was their marketing thing.
that looks like Ronald McDonald had like his own cola company. Like it has the same colors and stuff as McDonald's colors.
Now I have a good joke about RC and Moon Pie.
Uh-oh.
Guy walks into a store, walks up to the counter and says to the guy behind the counter, he said, "I'd like me an RC and a Moon Pie." And the guy behind the counter says, "You must be from Alabama." And the customer gets indignant and he says, "Now, why would you think I was from Alabama if I ordered an RC and Moon Pie? If I came in there and I ordered spaghetti, would you say I was Italian? If I came in there and ordered egg rolls, would you say I was Chinese? Now, how come you say I'm from Alabama if I order an RC and a Moon Pie?" And the guy behind the counter looks at the customer and he says, "Sir, this is a hardware store." All right, I didn't say it was a great joke. I just said it was a joke.
I thought it was funny.
I mean, you can substitute Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana,
Georgia.
Carolinas. Any southern state, really. Not Florida. Probably not Florida.
Yeah.
We're too smart here in Florida for that shit. Okay, Fireball laughed, sort of.
It was a good joke. I think everybody liked it, I think. Or most of us.
I've had Moon Pie before. They're not bad. I mean, they're pure goddamn sugar, but they're not bad. I mean, you eat one Moon Pie and you're done with that for 6 months.
Whoo.
Yeah, I've never had a Moon Pie, so
They're not bad. They're just a lot of sugar.
I don't know why. I mean, I know everyone's different, but I love Mr. Pibb Extra. Or just
See, I don't like Mr. Pibb. The flavor is no good to me.
It's cherry flavored, basically Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I'm not big on cherry flavor or anything.
Oh, okay.
Except Jello. I like cherry flavored Jello. That's another thing. Remember, there's always room for Jello.
Yeah. Well, actually, I want to see. I want us to do something fun to like Harrisman.
I'm getting a headache. Again. I had a headache all day yesterday. That was not a lot of fun. Now I'm getting another headache. That's not a lot of fun either. There you go. Anyway, I'm going to shut down because I'm going to go take some Excedrin and close my eyes for a little bit before I go to dinner.
Okay.
My head is trying to tell me something. It's like, stop now.
Yeah. A little short today, but
huh?
I said a little short today.
Only 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll let you give your rest.
Thank you. Old man needs his rest.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for stopping by.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Vic. I'll try and get on. I'll try and get on your stream after dinner on Friday.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I would love to have you on my my stream again. Yeah.
Well, the problem is I probably won't be able to talk very much because I'm having a tooth pulled that day.
A tooth pulled.
Yeah. Fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how I feel on Friday, but no, we'll see. Anyway, I'll see you on Friday, hopefully.
Okay, bye, Saleen.
Bye-bye. And thank all of you guys for stopping by in the chat. You know who you are. I appreciate y'all being here. Yes, like I said, I am having one of my remaining wisdom teeth removed on Friday. So this weekend's going to be not the most fun weekend, I guess, but what the hell. Got to get it taken out now before it gets any worse. So y'all have a good rest of the week. Hopefully see you on other streams during in the near future. Have a good one. Peace.